What's going on, people? How y'all doing? It's your boy Kofi, and today I'm back with another video. I've been getting a lot of requests to show off my Nintendo Switch collection because you guys usually see it piling up in my other videos, and a lot of y'all been hitting me up saying, yo, Kofi, you got bare games. Yo, what games do you got? Which games are dope? Like, I get a lot of these type of questions. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my Switch collection, my entire Switch collection, including digital games. And I'm going to give you guys like a little bit of a buyer's guide on what games are hot and what games are not. All right, so let's jump right into this because I don't want this to be a super long video, but it might turn out to be. All right, so we're going to start off with my third-party Nintendo games. So the games that are not published by Nintendo. All right, so we're going to start off with Sonic Mania. This game is absolutely fire. I actually have a digital copy of this game. This copy is actually brand new, sealed, not open. I'm just glad that they had a physical release because I really enjoyed this game. And I really do recommend it. Like, I had a lot of choices to get this game on. I could have got it on PS4. I could have got it on PC. But I chose the Nintendo Switch because, you know, a game with this kind of art style, like, it really does fit the Nintendo Switch platform really well, especially in portable mode. Like, the game really took me back to days of Sonic Advance Adventure on the Game Boy Advance, you know, and the game just looks beautiful on the Nintendo Switch. So I got that. I got Puyo Puyo Tetris. If you're into puzzle games, Tetris is a classic game. I think it was currently holding the title of like the best-selling game of all time, which probably got dethroned by GTA 5. If you enjoy tennis, Tetris. Why am I saying tennis? If you enjoy Tetris, you'll enjoy this game. I'm not really a big fan of Puyo Puyo, but I did give it a chance, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a little neat game to waste time on, but I don't know. I guess if you really enjoy puzzle games, you should check it out. But for me, I didn't really put too much time in Puyo Puyo Tetris. But if you like puzzle games, check it out. I got South Park: The Fractured Butthole. This game is absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed my playthrough of this game. The reason why I also bought it on Switch, it's another game that, you know, it works on the Switch. It looks well. The art style looks great on the Nintendo Switch. I will say this game does look way better in portable mode than dock mode, because I did dock it once and try it, and it didn't look so great, to be honest. But the game looks absolutely fantastic in portable mode, and, you know, it's a perfect game. You know, turn-based RPG for the Switch. It fits the Nintendo Switch platform really well, and I definitely recommend South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Next, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This game was a sleeper hit for me. I remember when photos were surfacing around the internet about this game, Mario and Rabbids. I was like, ew, like Rabbids, really? But as they revealed this game at E3, I believe, I instantly got excited for it. It's basically XCOM meets, you know, Mario. Obviously a simplified version of it, and the game is honestly beautiful, and the gameplay of this game is super dope. If you're really not into strategy games, I recommend, and you're trying to get into them, I recommend this game for real, because it's really easy to get into. It's definitely casual, but it also has some, you know, a little bit of challenge to it. And I believe that they actually released Donkey Kong DLC for this game, which I need to check out once I get time. But this game is honestly really good, and I highly recommend this game. It was definitely a sleeper hit. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I got Axial Verge, another dope game. I'm glad that I got a physical copy of this. If you like you know, Metroidvania style games, you'll enjoy this game. A lot of cool weapons and a little bit of a challenge to it too. So I definitely recommend Axial Verge on any platform. Definitely the Nintendo Switch. Once again, it really does look really good in portable mode. If you guys know me, I actually play my Switch 90% of the time in handheld mode. I rarely dock my Switch. The only times I dock my Switch is when I'm live streaming, and only when I'm live streaming. So yeah, I use my Switch usually for portable mode. So the next game I got is The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I actually beat this game a while back, not on the Nintendo Switch, but on the 360. I actually purchased this because I wanted to check it out, and for the couple of hours that I did play it, the game ran incredibly well on the Nintendo Switch. You know, it actually does run really good. The game is like ancient and it's been on like every platform, but it's actually a good running version of Skyrim on the Switch. And if you're a fan of this game, or if you want a deep RPG to get into, I definitely recommend Skyrim. It's a great game. I don't know, maybe one day I will end up finishing it on the Switch, but right now I got a lot of games on my plate to play, so that kind of fell in the back burner, so I didn't get to finish it. Another game that I got on the Nintendo Switch is Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. This is a very, very dope game to have on the go. You know, it includes Street Fighter 2, Alpha 3, Third Strike. You know, it's just the collection of Street Fighter games, and it's really, really dope. You could play online, and yeah, I think this was a really cool game to have on the portable. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Street Fighter. I got this game through a special order. I think the only way you could get a physical copy of this game is if you actually order it online. La Sphere. Definitely a pretty dope RPG. It's from the creators of I Am Setsuna. If you guys heard of that game, I'm a huge fan of I Am Setsuna. So when I heard that they were making another game, I had to check it out. I have not completed the game. I have about like 5 to 6 hours in the game, and I must say it's definitely not as good as I Am Setsuna. You know, they really did switch up the gameplay in this game, but the story is pretty decent, and it's a game that I have to get around to completing at some point. But if I had to recommend this game, I would say, you know, only if you're like a real super fan of RPGs. And my camera is out of focus. Focus. All right, there we go. The next game is Resident Evil Revelations Collection. I completed this game on the Nintendo Switch. I completed the first one. The first one runs at 60 frames per second, and it's honestly beautiful to look at. This game released on the 3DS. It released on the Wii U, I believe. It released on the 360 and PS3. I think it even released on the Xbox One and PS4 and the PC. It released everywhere. I never played Revelations 2. I actually gave that code away to somebody. But I did play the first one, and I really did enjoy it. Beat it on the Switch. It was great. And my last third-party game on the Nintendo Switch is LA Noire. Rockstar's first game on the Nintendo Switch, and I actually enjoyed it. Like, the game actually runs pretty good on the Nintendo Switch, and I definitely recommend it. This game is definitely worth checking out. I played this game on the 360, beat it then. It's a great game. They also released this game on the PS4 as well, but it's a great game on the Nintendo Switch. It actually runs pretty good. All right, so that's all of my games that are not published by Nintendo. So let's go through the games that are, you know, why we buy Nintendo systems for the first party game. So we're gonna start it off with this big boy right here. All right, so when the Nintendo Switch launched, and most people bought it because of this game right here, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, I did purchase the Master Edition, and I did open it like an idiot. I actually really regret opening this Master Edition, because when I go on eBay and I see how much it's going for, I feel like a total idiot. I paid $199 for this. I see this shit going for like $500 to $700 on eBay, an unopened copy of this. So I'm actually pretty depressed that I did open mine. But it is what it is. I didn't have such forward thinking. You know, my entrepreneurship thinking wasn't there for that one. So yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild, great game, fantastic game. This is a must-have if you have a Nintendo Switch. You gotta play Breath of the Wild. Definitely one of the best open world games that I've ever played. Really good game. The next game that I have is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I really have a mixed relationship of this game. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen me slander this game a couple of times. You know, I jumped into this game right after finishing Persona 5. And coming to this game, it was very, very tough. You know, it took a little bit for me to get used to the combat system, which I did end up enjoying. But the story of this game, man, is not my cup of tea at all. I really did not enjoy the story of this game. And oh my God, how this game runs on the Nintendo Switch is absolutely horrible. In portable mode, this game is a blurry mess. But even through that, I forced my way through the game and I completed Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I must say, I can't look. If you're really into like super corny dialogue and fan service, I definitely recommend Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for you. But besides that, I wasn't really a fan of this game at all. I did finish it, but I really didn't enjoy it too much, to be honest. I kind of forced my way through it. The next game that I got is actually a newer game that I'm still working on. This is the only Switch game that I've actually been playing as of recent, and it's called Octopath Traveler. Now this right here is a real RPG. I'm really enjoying Octopath Traveler. Great turn-based combat, great art direction, amazing music. It's a little bit of a grind, you know, but I really do enjoy it. The job system in this game is really dope. You get to play as 8 different characters, which all have, you know, different abilities. It's a great game. I 100% recommend Octopath Traveler. It's a fantastic turn-based RPG. The next game that I got, which I'm a god at, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This game released on the Wii U. Well, not this exact version, but Mario Kart 8 did release on the Wii U. You know, this version added a few new things, a couple of new characters, I believe a couple of new bikes and carts, and added all the DLC maps in this one complete package. And it also added like a 3rd drift boost, which and extra CC at 200 CC, which that's the only CCs that I play. So Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is definitely one of the best games to grace the Nintendo Switch. I 100% recommend this game. It's fantastic and a must have. How do you have a Switch and not have Mario Kart like 8? Like, you tweak it, not you tweak it if you don't. The next game that I got is Mario Tennis Aces. This game is actually really fun. I'm still working on the campaign. Yes, the game has a campaign, and I'm still working on it. It's just, the game is a lot of fun. It's very beautiful. You could tell Nintendo actually took their time with this tennis game, unlike the last one that they released, which I heard was absolutely terrible. So definitely check out Mario Tennis Aces. It's definitely one of the better Mario sports titles. The next game that I got is Splatoon 2. This game has like a really huge following, esports and all of that. I really did enjoy Splatoon 2 for the time that I played it. I think I put about like 15 to 20 hours in it before I kind of moved on. But I know people that have put in hundreds and hundreds of hours. Shout out to Nintendo Ultra. He's honestly a beast at this game, and you know, this game is really dope. I really do like the concept of it. It's definitely one of the different type of multiplayer shooters that have come out. A lot of customization. It has a campaign, which is actually pretty fun. I'm pretty sure they released DLC for this game also, new story DLC, which I need to get into as well. If time will allow me, I'll definitely try it out. My next game is Super Mario Odyssey. This is the game that people have been waiting for to honestly play on Nintendo Switch, and it's currently one of the highest reviewed games ever. I think it's like reviewed at like a 97, and a lot of people are butthurt about this. Honestly, this game is pure fan service. If you're an OG Nintendo fan that like loves like the 3D Mario games from 64 to Sunshine to Galaxy, you should love Super Mario Odyssey. Like, this game is just fan service, and I haven't, like, it's just weird playing a game that offers you so much like costumes and stuff like this, especially in the era now where everything is like has microtransactions and DLC. But overall, the gameplay of this game is super dope. The tech of this game is super dope too as well. The things that you can do, like the jump strings where you can use Cappy to bounce off. Like, I really enjoy this game. There's like trials in it, in each world, and races that you can do where, you know, you can set records and stuff. Like, overall, like, I enjoyed this game a lot. I think I've collected over 800 moons in this game, And I was going for 999 to get everything, but I kind of fell off. But I did put like a good 65 hours into Super Mario Odyssey, and it's definitely one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. I honestly hope that they bring DLC to this game fast so I could jump right back into it, because I will purchase DLC for this game. That game's fire. Captain Toad. This game is a little bit pricey for what it offers, but damn, this game is really charming and a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. This game did release on the Wii U as well. A lot of people probably didn't get a chance to play it. If you don't know, I believe Captain Toad is from what? Super Mario 3D World? Is it 3D World? I believe, yeah. There was little mini games in Super Mario 3D World where you played as Captain Toad. So they basically turned that into a whole game itself. There's 2 episodes in this game, and there's a lot of different puzzles and stages. It's actually a really cool, neat game, and I definitely recommend this game. If you could get it a little bit cheaper, I think it goes for like what here in Canada, $49, maybe $39. This game should be like a $20 game, to be honest, but it's actually worth the play through if you're looking for like a cool little puzzle game. Another game that was on the Wii U, Bayonetta 2. This is a great action adventure game. If you like high octane, big bosses, action hack and slash type of games, you'll enjoy Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2 is actually a great game. It reviewed incredibly well, critically acclaimed. They brought this over to the Nintendo Switch with the first Bayonetta. Yeah, this game is fantastic. I was actually a fan of Bayonetta before I even hit the Switch. I beat the first one on 360. It came on PC, beat that as well. You know, I beat actually Bayonetta 2 on Wii U, and now that it came on Switch, I'm like, I gotta have this on Switch as well. So I purchased it and completed it on the hardest difficulty as well. This game is very good. Definitely check it out. Hyrule Warriors. I cannot say nothing about this game because it's sealed. I actually haven't opened my copy of Hyrule Warriors. I don't even know why I bought it. I'm not really a big fan of Dynasty Warriors. I know they recently released a game called what, Fire Emblem Warriors or some shit like that, or some shit like that. I actually played a little bit of that game, really didn't enjoy it, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be more of the same. One day I'll open it and play it, but right now I got too much games on my plate to play, so this instantly fell on the back burner, and I really don't know why I bought it, so I can't recommend this game. I can't say it's hot right now because personally I actually haven't played it. It's another game that was on the Wii U as well, but they dropped the definitive edition on the Nintendo Switch. The next game that I have that is a fantastic game that I have completed is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. This game is a must buy, people. If you're into platformers, this game is a must buy. Very challenging, very rewarding as well. This game is also another Wii U port. I believe this game pretty much flopped on the Wii U. It came out on the Switch and sold over 1 million copies in a short amount of time. So I'm glad that a lot of people actually got a second chance to experience this great game, because this game is absolutely fantastic, and it's definitely one of the games that you should own if you have a Nintendo Switch. A new IP from Nintendo called ARMS. You know, I played this game for a good 15 hours before I put it down. You know, I got a little bored of it. What was cool for the little time that I spent with it, Nintendo dropped this new IP. There's multiple ways to play this game, with motion controls or with regular controls, which the way I play it. And I thought ARMS was cool. I'm actually pretty disappointed we didn't get any characters from ARMS in Smash. It would have been pretty dope. I believe his name is Springman or some shit like that, or something like that. It would have been pretty dope if he appeared in the next Smash Bros. Games, but he didn't, or maybe he's yet to get announced. So yeah, ARMS is a cool little game. I bet you it's probably still full retail price, so I can't really recommend this game. The game doesn't have so much content. I don't know as of now, because I haven't popped it in, if it got any updates, but I remember at the time I was playing, like, the content was actually kind of light on the game, but it was cool for what it was at the time, though. It was cool for what it was. And the last game that I have, the last physical game that I have for the Nintendo Switch is Kirby Star Allies. I completed this game, and I must say, this game is hot garbage. This game is absolutely hot trash. I can't lie. I'm actually baffled that this managed to sell 2 million copies, man. Nintendo must have been desperate for something to play because this game is trash. I know some of y'all gonna come at me, but I really did not enjoy this game. The controls just do not feel fluid. Like if the game was more fluid, I think I would enjoy it more. But I don't know, the game is just not fluid. It does have some pretty cool concepts in terms of combining weapons and powers and stuff like that. I thought that shit is cool. But I don't know, just the controls for this game bother me, you know. It's just not as fluid as I would like it to be. So that's all my physical Nintendo Switch games that I currently have at the moment. I think it's just over 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my Nintendo Switch in and show you guys my digital games and call it a day after that. Yeah, so as you guys can see, yeah, I do have custom Joy-Cons on my Switch with a D-pad. I actually ordered some shells off the internet and I replaced them. Really love the D-pad on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo honestly should release a Switch with a D-pad. Like, they need to do that. I know Hori has one, but it doesn't have all the features though. So the best way to do this right now is to basically go on Amazon and buy some shells and do it yourself. Now I can't honestly go back to using a Switch with just regular button faces as a D-pad because this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I also got a Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch for the few times that I dock it. So let's get into all my digital games. All right, so let's take a look at all the digital games that I have on the Nintendo Switch. It's not much, so it should go rather quick. As you guys can see, I do have Fortnite. Yes, it's a free title. I had to try it out on the Nintendo Switch. I was actually rather impressed on how it runs on the Nintendo Switch. I also have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. Big fan of the franchise. I was wishing these games hit the PS Vita at the time they were releasing so bad. So when it came out on Switch, I had to pick it up. Had a lot of fun playing with one of my high school buddies. We still play this game occasionally together from time to time, and it's a lot of fun. Great game. As you guys can see, I do have Sonic Mania. I got one of the Neo Geo classics, King of Fighters 98. I got I Am Setsuna, great game, highly recommend this game. Mr. Shifty, another great game, I highly recommend this game. Celeste, another great game, I highly recommend this game. Celeste is an amazing game, great platformer, a lot of challenge, a lot of content as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my entire Switch collection as of today. Well, what's today's date, man? Today's the 18th of August. As of the 18th of August, these are all the games that I got on my Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. You guys took a look at my collection. And yeah, hit that like button and subscribe, man. And I'm probably going to be doing a room tour real soon for you guys as well. That's also highly requested from some of y'all. So I'm going to be doing that shortly. All right, take it easy, people, and I hope everybody has a fantastic day. All right, peace.